Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in. This will probably be the last video of the day. I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. I've got a life, believe it or not. Actually, no, I have to cook dinner for my wife or I'll get yelled at. Anyway, so we're going to do a recap of today, what happened in the market, what might happen later on in the week. Anyways, here we go. All right, so the market's closed at new highs. That's not really a surprise at this point, but cool, great. I was expecting more of a kind of like a wait and see type day, but hey, at the end of the day, market started running and I wasn't complaining. I mean, one of my core positions is based on one of the major indices, so cool, good for me. Now the issue, see, the 10-year yield went down, but it's been bouncing up and then taking a dip down, and bouncing up and taking a dip down, and so on and so forth. It sounds freaking simple because it is simple. Now, the problem is if it starts touching that 1.7 and up, that's when the markets are going to start having some major issues. However, with that said, Fed President Powell is coming out this week and he'll be speaking. And what he's going to be talking about is printing money, utilizing what they call asset purchasing, which means they're going to buy stuff, equities, stocks and stuff that we don't even know about, all types of CMBS, MBS packages. And how they do it is they print the money and then they buy the products to keep everything propped up. So if the yield jumps that high and they have to implement what they call yield curve control, say it 3 times in a row, I'll bet you can't do it. I'll bet you can't do it. I can't do it. I even just tried and I couldn't do it. Anyway, so if they have to do that, Powell's going to come out and he's going to say everything's fine, we're going to print the money, everything's good, and then they can manipulate it from there. They can do Operation Twist or just continue asset purchasing or whatever. So the yield curve on the 10-year doesn't necessarily worry me. If it does go past that 1.7 mark and we start seeing a major pullback, I would expect it to come right back up after Powell makes his speech. So I'm not going to necessarily freak out if that happens. But again, that's circumstantial and we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. We're dealing also with crypto. Anybody that's into crypto that knows me knows I have a love-hate deal with it. I've made money on it. I've taken profit. I wish I wouldn't have because I would have made a lot more money at this point, but I'm still a holder of it. It hit like 62,000 this weekend. It pulled back to 57,000. That's great. That's freaking fantastic. That's what I want to see. And I want to see it catch that floor. I want to see it consolidate and make that next run up. Same type of idea. Make a run up, pull back a little bit. Make a run up, pull back. It's freaking common freaking sense, people. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking to see on the crypto end. My issue is, and my concern, and this is no BS, like my genuine concern with crypto is they pull the plug and regulate that stuff. If that happens, there goes all of our money. Poof, gone. No longer exists. Pixie dust. Seriously. So my concern with that, and my further concern, I should say, is that they could do it overnight. Yellen can come out and literally outlaw it, or any other country, which could cause a systemic fallout from it, and then literally rendering it worthless. Because if they don't, it could overtake the dominant currency, the fiat currencies that we use vis-a-vis the U.S. dollar. So that's my concern with that being regulated. With the VAX, they're trying to freak everybody out again. I don't really understand the end game. I think they're trying to pump the VAX, but people are freaking dying from it, so who knows. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. Check it out tomorrow, and we'll see what happens then.